Our next project is going to be our split picture card. So what we have here is a card that splits into three, and you can slide out the pictures and then you have another scene inside. So it's quite a fun one, and it's even more fun because it's got those fabulous dinosaurs on there, which are also on the USB. So some really nice artwork on there and fun dinosaurs. Look at those, really fun. Even got the volcano on there and the palm tree and some dinosaur bones and eggs, so you'll really enjoy using that. So let's show you how to put this one together. So we've cut our back piece, and then we need to cut the sides. So the sides have tabs on the end and they have perforations as well. So what we need to do is we need to fold along the score lines. So we are going to fold that one, which will sit at the back of the card, and then this one will be a mountain fold, and then we do exactly the same on the other side. So we have the mountain fold here, and then the valley fold here, and this is the one that goes at the back of the card. So that creates our front sections. So let's glue those on, and then we can start to lay it up. This is quite a simple one to do. It's fairly quick as well. So you'll be able to make lots and lots of these, I think. If you like making and selling your cards, this will be a perfect one to do. And it's quite a big card as well, obviously, once it opens out. So it's a fun one to do. So we stick that one onto there, and then we do the same with the second side. So again, put some glue on the tab, and we will then put this at the back of the card. So we just push it right up to the spine like that of the fold. Press that down like that. Okay, so then we need to decorate the inside. So we've got some mats that you can put on the inside. Again, we're doing them in black and white just to make it nice and simple, and I think it's the best way for you to get the idea of how everything goes together. It's a good contrast, and it makes it nice and clear if you're new to making kinetic cards that have movement, or these more detailed projects that you might not have tried before. So we'll put the mat in the middle there, and then we have a smaller mat which we are going to put on top of that one. Now also there are some mats which, if you want to, you can put them on the inner sections here, but it depends exactly what you're doing with the inside of your card. You might just be putting a verse in there or a sentiment. You might not need to have mats on here and on here. However, if you're creating a scene with like the dinosaurs or something, you might want to do that. So that's entirely up to you which mats you cut and where you place them. So that is the inside of the card done. So now what we need to do, we need to put our panels at the front. So what we're going to do, we've already got some mats done, and I'm going to just show you how to put those together in case you're new to matting and layering and you don't know what we're actually talking about. So what we'll do, we'll pop these together first. So you're going to get a larger mat, a medium-sized one, and then a smaller one, and basically they go on top of each other, just so that you have a nice panel of cards showing under each layer. If you're doing cards for children, you might find that you want to do, you know, bright primary colours. You might want to do pastels, you might want to do glitter. So having the mats means that when you lay them up, you can use all your other cardstock that you've got. You can add different colours, different textures, and it just gives you that extra versatility to do that. So we now layer up our two smaller mats onto the bigger one, and that is how we get those nice layers showing. And you could add more and more layers if you wanted to. So what we do now, is we attach these to the front of the card. Now this is called a split picture card because it means we have split pictures. So we have to do one at the top on the left, one at the bottom on the left, and then our remaining one sits in the middle, so that when you open your card, you get that interlocking mechanism also, almost. So let's do that. Let's stick these on. Now then, you might think, how's the best way to stick these on? Well, what you can do, you could take a pencil. So here's a little tip. You could take a pencil, turn your mat over, and you could do a little pencil mark just inside of the gap here between your cards, because then you will know that you've not to go over that line to put glue. You can put double-sided tape if you like. It's entirely up to you. But as long as you stay along that side of the line, you will be absolutely fine. So we will pop that one at the top, and then we'll do the same with the other two so that we know they're lined up and they're not protruding anywhere. So we'll pop that one there like that. And then we will take our second one and again do the same. Little pencil mark. It's always handy to have a pencil or a little bit of chalk or something that you can just mark off some areas with for gluing, especially when you've got things like this, or when you're doing like the easel cards or anything where you're only sticking half a section on. So we'll pop that one onto there. Okay, like that. And then press it down so we know it's nice and sturdy on there. And then we're going to do the same with the one on the other side. This time it's going to sit on this side. So what we will do, put it right up to the edge. And if you hold the card flat, you can make sure that's definitely in the middle, in between those two top and bottom layers. So again, we'll do a little line. We can just about see where the split is in between the two card fronts. So we'll get some glue on this bit and then not going over that pencil line. And then this one can go on there. And again, you can decorate these however you like. You might just want to put words on. You might want to put pictures on. You might want to do dies. Or you might just want to use things from your USB, which again, you've got all your die shapes on there, and you've got your characters. You're going to have backing papers on there, and you've also got some sentiments which you can write with your ink lily pens or your scan and cut pens. So that is how you make the project. So there is the front, and then when you pull it apart, you get your inside section showing, and it just interlocks again. Bring in the original one just to show you what it can be like once you've decorated it. It's a fun card to do. The dinosaurs are so much fun and lovely to colour as well. So enjoy making that one. It's another fun project.